Imagine one night, you are sitting near a fire outside your cave roasting meat. You do not know the exact time because watches were not invented 15,000 years ago. There is no phone, no clock, no light except fire, moon, and stars. You are eating fast because you have not eaten properly for many days. In that ancient world, hunger was not just a feeling. Hunger was danger. If you failed to hunt, you did not order food online. You slept with an empty stomach and hoped to survive one more day. Suddenly, you hear a strange barking sound. You freeze. Your hand slowly moves toward your spear. Your heart starts beating faster. You look into the darkness outside the cave. Behind the bushes, you notice four bright eyes. At first, you think maybe danger is coming from those eyes. Behind those bushes, two bears are moving toward your cave. They were about to attack you, and the strange barking sound warned you before it was too late. The creature making that sound was not your enemy. It had accidentally saved your life. That creature was a wolf. You are shocked. A wild animal from the same dangerous world that always tried to kill you has somehow protected you. You do not understand it fully, but you feel something. Fear, gratitude, confusion, and curiosity all at once. So you throw some cooked meat toward the wolf. The wolf comes closer, takes the food, and disappears into the night. That moment was not just about food. That moment was a deal that slowly changed human history. A deal that changed the aggressive wolf into the diplomatic dog. Humans did not suddenly decide, let us make this wolf our pet. Actually, some wolves were courageous and curious enough to come near human fire. They smelled food. They saw leftovers. They noticed that humans killed animals and left bones, meat, and waste behind. For wolves, human camps became a chance to eat. For humans, wolves became an early warning system. The wolf got food. The human got danger alerts. Slowly, both became partners in the survival game. In ancient times, survival was the most important thing. There was no comfort zone. You had to find food, protect children, avoid predators, survive cold nights, and stay alive in a world full of teeth, claws, and uncertainty. In that world, any creature that increased your chance of survival became valuable. And wolves did exactly that. Wolves had an incredible sense of smell. Their nose was 10,000 times more powerful than humans. They could smell animals from a long distance. They could sense danger hidden in the forest. They could notice movement in the darkness before human eyes could see anything. Humans had tools. Wolves had senses. Humans had fire, spears, planning, and teamwork. Wolves had speed, smell, instinct, and warning signals. Together, they became stronger than they were alone. Slowly, wolves started helping humans in hunting. They could track animals by smell. They could chase prey. They could guide humans toward where animals were hiding. Humans then used their tools and intelligence to hunt better. This partnership increased the chance of both sides surviving. Humans were less likely to die from hunger. Wolves were less likely to starve. And both were safer from big predators. But the most interesting thing is this: not every wolf could live near humans. Aggressive wolves were dangerous, so humans kept distance from them. Very fearful wolves ran away, but the calmer, more curious wolves stayed near human camps. Those wolves got more food, they survived more, they reproduced more, their children became more comfortable around humans. And the same thing happened with humans. Human children who grew up near wolves became less afraid of them. They saw them around the camp. They watched them eat leftovers. They saw them bark at danger. Slowly, fear became familiarity, and familiarity became trust. At night, wolves started staying near human camps. Their presence made humans feel more secure. Imagine sleeping in a dark forest where anything could attack you. Now imagine that outside your camp, a wolf is alert, listening, smelling, watching. That changes the human mind. Security is one of the deepest emotional needs of humans. Before love, before comfort, before society, we need to feel safe. and wolves helped humans feel safe in a dangerous world. This is where the relationship changed. The company that started because of need slowly became love. At first, wolf and human were together because of survival. But over time, survival created trust. Trust created attachment. Attachment created emotion. And emotion created family. As generations passed, wolves living near humans began to change. Their bodies changed. Their behavior changed. Their faces became softer. Their expressions became more readable. Their eyes became more emotionally powerful to humans. Some scientists believe dogs developed facial expressions that humans find cute and sad. That look, those innocent eyes, that soft face, made humans feel care and affection. And honestly, it worked. Even today, when a dog looks at us with those eyes, something happens inside our heart. We melt. We forgive them for breaking slippers, stealing food, barking at random things, and acting like they own the house. That ancient emotional trick still works perfectly. Slowly, the wolf became the dog, and the dog became something very special. Not fully wild, not human, but somehow connected to both worlds. Dogs learned our voice. They understood when we were angry, happy, sad. They started reading our body language. The way we walk, sit, breathe, the way our face changes when we are tired, the way our voice becomes heavy when something is wrong. A dog may not understand your exact words, but it understands your emotional. Humans are very good at hiding pain from other humans. We say, "I am fine," even when we are not fine. We smile in public. We answer messages normally. We act strong because society often teaches us to hide weakness. But dogs do not listen only to words. They observe the whole human. They smell stress. They notice silence. They feel change. That is why a dog comes near you when you are sad. It does not give lectures. It does not ask complicated questions. It does not judge your life decisions. It simply comes close. It sits beside you. It puts its head on your lap. And somehow, without speaking, it says, "I am here." That is the emotional power of dogs. They do not need language to comfort us. Their presence itself becomes language. Dogs slowly became human emotional support. Humans started feeling lonely without them, because dogs filled a space that even other humans sometimes fail to fill. A dog understands that humans need attention. Humans love when someone waits for them. Humans love when someone gets excited just because they came home. Humans love touch, warmth, routine, care, and loyalty. A dog gives all of that in the simplest way. To your dog, you are not your achievement. You are its human. You are home. This is why dogs remove loneliness. Loneliness is not only being physically alone. Loneliness is feeling unseen. A dog sees you, waits for you, notices your return, creates routine in your life. Morning walk, feeding time, playtime, bedtime. These small things look simple, but for a lonely person, they become a structure. They become a reason to wake up, move, go outside, and care for another living being. The dog becomes responsibility. Responsibility becomes routine. Routine becomes connection. Connection becomes healing. A dog does not remove all sadness from life, but it sits beside sadness. And sometimes, that changes everything. Another important part of this bond is eye contact. In the animal world, direct eye contact can sometimes mean threat. But between humans and dogs, eye contact became something different. It became trust. When a dog looks into your eyes and you look back with love, both bodies can release oxytocin, the hormone connected with bonding, comfort, and affection. The same hormone is involved in the bond between parents and babies. That means the human-dog bond is not imaginary. It is written in behavior, hormones, memory, and daily life. This is why our relationship with dogs is not just about one side feeding and the other side guarding. It reached a place where it is no longer only about hunger and safety. It became pure love. In ancient times, dogs protected humans from wild animals. In modern times, Dogs protect humans from loneliness, anxiety, emptiness, and emotional silence. Earlier, they stood outside caves. Now they sit beside our beds. Earlier, they warned us about predators. Now they warn us that we have been sad for too long. Earlier, they helped us hunt food. Now they help us find a reason to smile. So, the story of humans and dogs is not only the story of domestication. It is the story of two species finding comfort in each other. A wolf came near the fire for food. A human allowed it to stay for safety. A dog is the echo of our oldest friendship. From ancient caves to modern apartments, dogs have walked beside us. They protected our bodies in the past, and now they protect pieces of our heart. Maybe every dog still carries that ancient memory of the first fire, the first food, the first trust. And when your dog looks at you with innocent eyes, maybe it is saying the same thing its ancestors said thousands of years ago. I choose you. And honestly, after all these years, we still choose them too.